You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
So, first of all, are you working or are you a student?
I am currently a student. I'm preparing to go to student in the United States. I'm currently a student preparing to go to graduate school in the United States. Yes.
And could
Okay, first of all, are you a student or are you working?
I am student in grade 12.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Preparing
studying
to go to
Thailand.
Preparing to go to the university.
Yes.
Okay, don't forget to say that. Can you say again? Are you a student or are you working?
I'm
Really
I-
a student.
I'm really a student in grade
Mhm.
12. I'm prepare for graduate to university.
Preparing to go to the university.
I'm preparing to go to the university.
Okay, no, okay.
could you tell me about your major?
I actually majored in biology for undergrad, but I was actually on the pre-med track, so I'm currently preparing to be a medical student. Yes.
Would you please tell me about like what major you want to have or you want to study in? Like major, like the faculty in the university that you wish to study in?
ผมไม่รู้ว่ามันเรียกว่าอะไรภาษาอังกฤษ
Yeah, major ก็คือวิชาเอ
เออก
หรือว่า
หมายถึ
ตั
ง
ว
ว่า
ค
ค
ณะ
ณะ
ที่เราอยากเข้า
ชื่ออะไร หมายถึงว่า
liberal
คณะ
arts
ภาษา
ศิลปศาสตร์ใช่ไหมครับ liberal arts
ไทยนะครับ
อักษรศาสตร์ใช่ไหมลูก
ครับ
You say liberal arts liberal arts
liberal arts
Okay, let me just write down for you, okay? Okay, so which major would you like to study in?
I want to study in liberal art.
You can tell more.
Because I want to learn about languages and
You can tell like what university too?
I want to study in Chulalongkorn University. It's hard to entrance because it's a most university that people want to come.
Well, since it is the number one. Is the
Yes.
number one university of Thailand?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Next one. Okay, next question.
And do you like your major?
Yes, I really do love my major. I would definitely say I'm more on the science side than on like the English and reading side. And I really have this passion for helping others, and that's why I really want to work in the health field.
Okay.
And what do you do when you have some free time?
When I have a lot of free time, I would say the first thing that comes to my mind would be cooking and baking. I have a big passion for cooking and baking, not just for myself to eat, but to actually share with other people, and just seeing that smile when people enjoy the food like really brightens up my mood.
Great.
So what do you like to do in your free time?
I'm like to chilling with myself at home, or if I have much time, I hang out with my friends to cafe or my friend's house to talking.
To talk.
Talk.
To chat. You can say to chit chat and talk.
To chit chat and talk with each other. and have some barbecues or playing games.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Okay, that's it. Anything else you add?
uh, and and if I'm lazy, I'm just still at home watching some series or cleaning my room.
Okay. Next one, next question.
Now we're going to talk about your accommodation. So, do you live in a house or an apartment?
I would say I live in Korea and the States. So in Korea, I live in an apartment, but in the States, I live in a house. And so I actually know what it feels like to live in both an apartment and a house. So yeah.
Which do you
Now let's talk about accommodation. Do you like to live in a house or an apartment?
I live in a house.
I prefer to live in a house.
Oh,
So I prefer to live in a house.
yes.
Okay, you say again. You start by saying this. I prefer to live in a house because blah blah blah. I prefer to live in blah blah blah.
I'm prefer to live in
Just choose one. Up to you then. And give the reason why. More explanations and reasons.
I'm not quite sure that what I want, what prefer. Like I not have much experience to live in condominium, but now I want to live in condominium because it's too, I think it's too comfortable for me and have a lot of facility. Yeah. So and I like to live by myself and I want to invite my friends to my rooms, and
Okay,
so
so
I
you-
think so I think it's suit for me if I live in condominium.
Because you prefer to live in a condo, like more rather than a house, right? Because you would like to say I want to or I would like to. You want to invite your friends over, right?
Yeah.
ชวนเพื่อนมาบ้านเพื่อนมา my place ก็บอก I want to invite my friends over. This is the phrasal verb that you can use. I want to invite my friends over to my place or to my condo. Okay. Can you say again? Can you say this sentence again?
I want to invite my friends over my place.
To my place. To my
To my
place.
place.
Okay, I get it. Okay, that's why. You kind of prefer a condominium or apartment rather than a house, right?
Not quite sure now.
Okay, but maybe in the future, when you go to the university, you might need more privacy, so that's why, right?
Yes.
Well, you can talk about privacy. You can add information about privacy in the future as well, okay? So that's why that you can give more sentences, you can talk more. Okay, you get what I said?
Okay.
Okay, next one.
you prefer, living in a house or an apartment?
Definitely a house. Because like living in a house, I have my own room, I have a lot more space, and just having that extra space is just, you know, better than living in a smaller
Well, one
apartment.
second,
That
let me
extra
just go back a little
space,
bit.
I have my own. Definitely know what it meant. I live
In a house or and now we're going to talk about your accommodation. So do you live in a house or an apartment?
I would say I live in Korea and the States. So in Korea, I live in an apartment, but in the States, I live in a house. And so I actually know what it feels like to live in both an apartment and a house. So yeah.
And which do you prefer, living in a house or an apartment?
Okay, now you listen.
Definitely a house. Because like living in a house, I have my own room, I have a lot more space, and just having that extra space is just, you know, better than living in a smaller apartment.
So which do you prefer, living in a house or an apartment? I feel like it's not. It doesn't make any difference from the previous question. Okay, so which do you prefer, living in a house or an apartment?
อพาร์ตเมนต์นี่ก็คือหอพักเหรอ
Yes, yes, yes.
Prefer a house.
I prefer to live in a house.
I prefer to live in a house because I think apartment is have a like not have much area and I think live in house is better because I have my parents and and I have my own room, I have privacy and and save more money than live in apartment. And I can do what I want to do in my house because if live in apartment, it has like own rule. So I think live in house it's more comfortable.
What is comfortable? Can you say again?
Comfortable.
Yeah, what is comfortable? Can you say the previous sections? The previous parts before you said comfortable. What is that? What?
Before comfortable.
Yeah.
I say like some apartment have own rules.
Oh, okay. You mean in some apartment, like the rooms are old and like old and dirty?
No, I mean own rule.
Own room?
กฎ
own your own rooms. Is it what I'm writing? Is it the same thing that you're thinking? Can you recheck number 2 for me?
Okay.
You can just, if it's correct, you can just add more. I'm sorry. You can just add more information, like 2 or 3 sentences. You can start with what I just suggested. You want to try again? Okay, let's try again. So, which do you prefer, living in a house or an apartment?
I prefer to live in a house. I have my parents, my brother to talk to. I have my own room, which is cozy and apart from that, I can save my money for not having to rent an apartment
Keep saying.
and 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 I and it doesn't to share with other people and
You mean you don't have to share what to other people?
share
To share
Share.
factually, you mean? To share factually?
yeah
เพื่ออำนวยความสะดวก สิ่งอำนวยความสะดวก With other people, you mean?
yes
I mean, if you leave home, if you live in a house, right?
and it don't have to follow the rule
And you and a lot ใช้ตัด and บ้างลูก and เยอะเกิน I don't have to share factor with other people. Why? I still have to follow the apartment rule. Have to follow some of the apartment rules which I might not comfortable, right?
yes
Not feel comfortable to do. Okay, anything else? Can you add one or two more? Okay, you
single
can summarize at the end of what you have said. Yeah, you can add some like you can say after all, house is the best. You can say if you want to summarize, you can say after all, house is always home for me to feel warm with surrounding with family. Okay. my beloved family เราไม่จำเป็นต้องพูดจริงหมดนะลูกเราอาจจะแบบหาข้อมูลอะไรที่เราพูดไปแล้วเรารู้สึกเรารอดอ่ะเราจบลงอ่ะเก็ตไหมลูกไม่จำเป็นต้องเป๊ะเพราะเขาไม่มาเช็คว่าข้อมูลที่เราพูดไปมันจริงไหมแต่แล้วเขาจะดูลักษณะการใช้ภาษาคำศัพท์เราใช้คำซ้ำไหมเราใช้คำใหม่ไหมเราควรใช้ซ้ำคำที่ไม่ซ้ำนะลูกควรใช้คำที่มันแบบเป็นซิโนนิมคำใหม่โชว์เหนือบ้างแล้วก็ไม่แอนไม่พูดคำซ้ำๆเดิมเยอะเนาะแล้วก็ไม่อึมเยอะอ่ะเดี๋ยวตรงนี้เธอแก้ให้เรียบร้อย I prefer to live in a house because okay listen to teacher I say try to say your script okay
Okay.
so I prefer to live in a house because I have my parents and my brother to talk to I have my own room which is cozy and apart from that I can save my money for not having to rent an apartment and I don't have to share facilities with other people while I still have to follow some of the apartment's rules, which I might not feel comfortable to do so. After all, how is always home for me to feel warm surrounding with my beloved family. แค่นี้ก็ได้แล้วลูก so you get what I just wrote, right? You understand my writing?
Yes.
I try to adapt it with your thought or with your opinions about this, okay? Is that what you're
Okay.
looking for, right? Is it what you're looking for? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, now let's practice again. I'm gonna go back to the question and you just talk to the examiner, okay?
Okay.
And would you like to change any
Small, in a part of Korea and the
apartment? Accommodation. So do you live in a house or an
States. So in Korea, I live in an apartment, but in the States, I live in a house. And so I actually know what it feels like to live in both an apartment and a house. So yeah,
And which do you prefer, living in a house or an apartment?
definitely.
Which do you prefer, live in a house or an apartment?
I prefer to live in a house because I have my parents and my brother to talk to. I have my own rooms, which is cozy, and a part of that, I can save my money for not having to rent an apartment, and I don't have to share facilities with other people while I still have to follow the apartment's rules, which I might not feel comfortable to do. So after all, house is always home for me, so to feel warm, surrounding with my beloved family.
Okay, good. Is it what you're thinking? Right? Exactly what you're thinking?
Yes.
Okay, very good. I hope you can say like this when you're really in the test room, for example, if you get to have the chance to have an IELTS test in the future, okay? This
Okay.
is academic, okay. Next one, next question.
Definitely a house than living in. I would say that
Your home? And would you
Listen.
like to change?
This is question number 3. Listen carefully.
living in a smaller apartment.
And would you like to change anything about your home?
I would say that since it's not necessarily like my home, but it's my parents' home or my siblings' home, I would say one thing I would love to change is the interior and like the design. Things aren't, I would say designed in my taste, but I would love to design it to be a little bit more cozy and something to more my style.
Okay, so would you like to change something or would you like to change something about your home?
um um I'm I would not to change my homes. I'm
You
just
would not
want
you would not
to
like? You say you would not like?
I would not like to change my home.
You
I'm
you
just
you wouldn't.
I wouldn't like to change my home. I'm just want to keep my house clean because now my house is so my house is so dirty and I want to I want to um I want to um
You can just keep it clean and organized.
to
Anything else? Just feel free to add more.
organize and um and
Or you could say what facilities or amenities that you would like to have in your house. Like you might want to have a swimming pool or a space or area where you can work out, like do sports, like exercise in basketball or tennis court in your house. So you might not want to change anything about your house, but you might need or you might want your house to be uh more spacious or like more room or more spaces for you to spend your life like comfortably and whatever. Not trying to say anything. Okay. Okay.
um um and I might um in a and I might want to have a big house, like
Bigger house.
bigger house. Um, have a swimming pool and 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 a lot of facility and um um eh, um,
ถ้าเราพูดอย่างนี้มันก็เหมือนเราอยากจะเปลี่ยนนะลูกเก็ตไหม ถ้าเราบอกว่าเราไม่อยากเปลี่ยนอะไร มันจะแคบเข้าใจปะลูกเวลาเราตอบอย่างที่เชอร์เคยสอนว่า เวลาเราตอบอะเราอย่าไปแบบเน้นความจริงมากเวลาเราพรีเซนต์อะไรก็ตามในมหาลัยเงี้ยลูกถ้ามันไม่ใช่เป็นเรื่องของการ presentation ที่เป็นการทำ research หรือว่า study อะไรเนี้ยค่ะถ้าเป็นการแบบพูดทั่วไปเล่า presentation แบบว่าทั่วๆไปเราอาจจะหาอะไรที่อยากไปทำให้ตัวเองอะแคบแล้วก็ให้ตัวเอง stuck อย่างถ้าเราบอกว่าจริงๆแล้วเนี่ยเราจะพูดเรื่องจริงว่าก็ไม่ได้อยากเปลี่ยนอะไรเพราะอันนึงอาจจะไม่มีไอเดียสองเราอาจจะไม่อยากเปลี่ยนจริงๆทีนี้สุดท้ายเราจมไม่ลงเพราะสุดท้ายมันก็คือการเปลี่ยนอยู่ดีอะเราอยากให้บ้านเราใหญ่ขึ้นมีนู่นมีนี่เนี่ยแหละคือการที่เราอยากจะเปลี่ยนลูก การเปลี่ยนก็คือทำให้มันไม่เหมือนเดิมอ่ะง่ายๆ เพราะฉะนั้นที่เชื่อแนะนำว่าข้อเนี้ยควรจะพูดว่า I would like to change something about my home แค่นี้แล้วก็นอกนั้นก็จะเป็นคำตอบที่เข้ากับคำตอบเราตอนแรกเข้าใจปะลูก I would like to change yes sure you could say definitely แน่นอนฉันต้องการเปลี่ยน เขาไม่มาให้ว่าโอ้คุณดูดีจังคุณรักบ้านคุณไม่เปลี่ยนบ้านคุณมันไม่ได้ดูตรงนี้นะลูกเขาดูว่าหนูพูดแล้วหนูจบลงไหมเขาดูภาษาหนูการใช้ภาษาส่วนเรื่องราวจะจริงจะแท้ไหมเขาไม่มานั่งสนใจอะลูกเก็ตปะถ้ายิ่งเราไปเน้นเรื่องจริงเอาที่เราต้องการแต่ภาษาเรายังไม่ถึงเราจะ get stuck เหมือนตอนที่เราเป็นตอนนี้เข้าใจยังเพราะฉะนั้นที่เชอร์แนะนำให้ลองพูดแบบนี้ไปก่อน Definitely, or you say, of course, I would like to change something about my home. Except that ไม่ได้ละ You can say, first of all อย่างแรกเลยบ้านต้องสะอาดอะไรเงี้ยวันนี้ first of all just wanted to อันนี้เป็นคำพูดที่แบบค่อนข้าง casual นิดนึงนะ just wanted to just wanted just want to keep it clean and organized. I just wish it to be more clean and organized. Okay. This is what your answer supposed to be according to what you just said. But I'm not sure is it what you're looking for or not, but this is my suggestion. Okay. So you want to read first to check if you want this or not? Okay, you can read. Go ahead.
Read, right?
Yes. To check like if you want this answer or not. Is it what you're looking for? Yeah. What do you think
Okay.
about this? Is what you want it to be?
Yes.
Okay. So now I want you to practice again talking to the examiner, okay? I'm gonna repeat.
Okay.
I'm gonna replay the video.
Okay. Now we're going to talk about meeting places.
Style.
And would you like to change anything about your home?
You like to change anything about your home?
Definitely, I would like to change something about my home. First of all, just wish it to be more clean and organized. But I might wish my house would be bigger with more space, having a swimming pool and a place where I can do some sport like basketball and volleyball. with those, I could invite my friends over, get together, and enjoy playing some sport or even having a party around the pool, which could be very perfect.
Yeah, this is like should be like this. The answer should be like this. So at the end of the days, you would like to change something about your home anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this what you wish to change about your home? Is that yeah, you wish your house or your home to have more space, right?
Yes.
Do you have a swimming pool in your house?
No.
No, me neither. I don't have a swimming pool in my house. I don't have the space to, even play the volleyball, but I have, like I got a townhome. My house is kind of townhome, and I have some space for parking my cars and some space, but not a lot. Not that just for me to play badminton.
Uh-huh.
But I wish I could have more space within my house, especially like the one with a swimming pool and a few places where you can do some sports like volleyball and basketball and table tennis. These are the sports that I love to do and I wish to do. Mm-hmm. What about you? You're the same? Or you still want to go outside to hang out with your friends in a cafe outside home? Hello, long time, you still there?
ได้ยินแล้วครับเมื่อกี้เสียง
Oh yeah, my connection. I'm sorry, my connection. โอเคครับน้องทามเก่งมากเลยวันนี้ได้ practice แล้วเป็นไงบ้างไหนลอง feedback สิว่าวันนี้ฝึกแล้วเป็นไงบ้าง
ก็ดีครับ
รู้สึกตื่นเต้นไหมครับ
ก็ตื่นเต้นนิดนึงมันคิดไม่ค่อยออกว่าจะพูดอะไรไม่รู้บางที
ใช่ไหมใช่ไหม
ครับ
เนี่ยหลงนักเรียนที่เป็นประถมไม่ใช่ประถมปลายทุกคนแหละที่แต่โดยเฉพาะเราเนี่ยจะขึ้นมหาลัยเนี่ยสำคัญบางครั้งเรายังไม่มีไอเดียเกี่ยวกับเรื่องท็อปิกต่างๆถูกต้องไหมครับ
ครับ
คอร์สเนี้ยลูกตอบโจทย์นักเรียนที่จะเป็นสำหรับเด็กมปลายที่กำลังจะเข้าไป entrance ไปสอบหรือกำลังจะขึ้นเตรียมตัวเข้ามหาลัยเราต้องมีสิ่งนี้เยอะลูกเราถึงจะชนะเพื่อนเรานะคะเก็ตไหมลูกที่เชื่อสะกด perfect ผิดว่ะเดี๋ยวไวไปหน่อยโทษที sorry เนี่ยแหละคอร์สเนี้ยมันจะตอบโจทย์ให้เราสามารถได้มีไอเดียแล้วพูดได้ flow ได้ fluent มากขึ้น แล้วเราก็จะรู้จักคำศัพท์ที่มัน advanced แล้วก็ topic แล้วก็ได้ฟังเนื้อหาของคนที่เขาได้แบรนด์สูงๆอ่ะว่าเขามีไอเดียยังไง เราก็จะได้เรียนแบบเขานะคะแล้วก็ซึมซับในที่สุดน้องทำคิดว่าคอร์สนี้จะช่วยให้เราสามารถทั้งพูดและเขียนคล่องขึ้นไหมครับ
ครับได้
ยังไงลูกไหนลองอธิบาย Can you give me like the feedback like why do you think this course can help your writing and speaking more fluent and kind of have more idea to produce what you want to say
ก็ถ้า
ภาษา
ได้ฝึกทุกวันมันครับ
ภาษาไทยก็ได้ลูกภาษาไทยเลย
แล้วก็ถ้าได้ฝึกได้เรียนทุกวันก็คงต้องได้อะครับ
คิดว่าตรงไหนที่เรารู้สึกว่ามันได้แน่นอนแบบชอบตรงไหนเกี่ยวกับแบบการฝึกแล้วก็คิดว่าเราอยากเพิ่มหรือเราอยากมีข้อแนะนำ teacher ตรงไหนไหมลูก like do you, in which way you want to add or suggest me to do more or less
ผมก็ไม่แน่ใจผมว่ามันที่ใช่ก็สอนดีแล้วแต่มันก็ขึ้นอยู่ที่ตัวเองด้วยนะครับ
Okay. So just keep practicing. But I know that you're a good boy because I every time I just send you something to practice on our live chat. So you usually respond to that and just send homework. Yeah, this is good. Okay. so we're gonna keep practicing like this speaking and writing okay like all together and also in your CU tab course too okay
Okay.
โอเค good job ครับได้เลยครับ ก็น้องทำเดี๋ยวเราเจออีกทีวันพฤหัสแล้วก็ศุกร์เลยนะครับ เพราะว่าเดี๋ยวพรุ่งนี้ทีเชอร์ขอหยุดวันหนึ่งนะครับพรุ่งนี้ทีเชอร์ขอหยุดไปพักผ่อนหน่อย เพราะว่าเชอร์ก็เอ่อวันพุธถ้าวันไหนเชอร์ไม่ได้ไปพักผ่อนเราก็เรียนปกติ เดี๋ยวหนูเปิดวันที่เท่าไหร่นะครับ15 Let me just take a look at the scheduleแต่เราก็ไม่ได้ไปเที่ยวไหนกับคุณแม่เราไม่ได้ไปต่างประเทศเราใช่ไหมครับ
ไม่ได้ไปแล้วครับ
งั้นเราก็เรียนไปถึงวันที่14เลยลูกหลังจาก15ก็วันที่15อาจจะหยุด1 วันก็ได้ลูกเพราะหนูเปิดเทอมมาจะเหนื่อยจะเพลียเนาะแล้วเราก็เรียนก็คล้ายๆเดิมก็คือเป็นช่วงตอนกลางคืนทุ่ม2 ทุ่มอะไรอย่างนี้เนาะ
ครับ
โอเคครับ good job long time so I'm gonna let you be free now I'm gonna let you relax and have dinner so what you gonna do after this
Not sure now.
not sure now gonna eat
Yeah, maybe.
okay so if you're gonna eat so I hope you enjoy your dinner okay and I'll see you
Okay.
again on Thursday นะครับ
ครับ
bye bye take care see ya
บ๊ายบาย
bye bye ครับ